back to the studio, and today, on Morning Ride Tuesday's edition, we're going to be talking about a topic that is very interesting. We're discussing an issue that affects many families and young people in our society, and it is how cybercrime, drug abuse, and mental health are becoming increasingly connected. What drives young people into these habits, and we're going to look at the health implications and how we can protect them. When I say them, I mean the young people. Joining us to unpack this important conversation, I have the pleasure of introducing two respected medical personnel. Um, just First, let me say welcome to Dr. Esther Akpojowo, the past Secretary M1 Delta State Chapter. Welcome, Doc.
Thank you. Good morning, listeners.
All right, and also my far right, Dr. Julie Odogu, past Secretary M1 Delta State Chapter. Welcome.
Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here.
Right, so this topic, like I said, is a very important topic, and it's a conversation that we need to start having now, and of course, offering solutions to the many challenges that this particular topic, has impacted negatively on our young minds. Now, first, let me come to Dr. Julie. From your experience as a medical doctor, how serious is the link between cyber crime, substance that's drug abuse, and the growing health challenges that's the silent crisis among young people in Nigeria today?
Thank you. Cyber exploitation as the use of the digital system to malicious use of the digital system to exploit your fellow persons. This has really come to stay in our society. A lot of young people, when you tell them, what do you do? I'm a system guy. What is system guy? They make money from internet. They won't tell you that they defraud others, but when you go deep, you know that they use the digital system to exploit people, to hack people's accounts, to brainwash people, and all that. That's how they earn their living. And they do this, some of them do this under the influence of substances, addictive drugs, recreational drugs. They don't do these things with their clear eyes. They take all these substances, they get high, and they're able to shine their eyes and do terrible things beyond imaginations. A whole lot of people, young people, taking different substances. When we were growing up, we used to know that people that take substances, they take one particular brand. But nowadays, our young people take various substances. They don't have a brand. You don't even, I come to your house, I take the one that is with you. I go to her place, I take the one that is with her. Let me give you one of my experiences. I saw a young man in the hospital. He was rushed to the emergency, staring at the ceiling, not interacting. I said, this guy is having seizure. Is he a seizure patient? Does he have epilepsy? I was asking the relatives that brought him all these many questions at the same time. Then I resuscitated him, and by the time he woke up, he told me, doctor, I'm not an epileptic patient. I don't converse. I said, by this time, his relatives have stepped out to get one or two things.
Right.
He confided in me that he's not a known epileptic patient. I said, but you just had a seizure now. Just witnessed you had a seizure now. What have you taken? What is the problem? He said he has malaria. You have malaria, huh? What about it? This is beyond malaria. By the time he opened up to me, He told me he took Ghana Ghana Gold yesterday
Mm.
while on night duty. Took Ghana Gold the previous night, and this morning he took tramadol. Tramadol, how many milligram? 1,000 milligram. As a medical doctor, I've been in practice for 17, 18 years.
Wow.
I've not seen 1,000 milligram of tramadol. The highest I have seen is 50 milligram. And after taking, okay, why did you take these heavy drugs? He said he was expecting his girlfriend.
Oh.
And now you have taken Ghana Gold last night.
And
You
the
have not
girlfriend didn't
recovered-
show up.
You have not recovered from it. You had a simple malaria, which you're supposed to treat. You didn't take care of that. You took Ghana Gold yesterday. This morning, I don't know whether you ate or not, took tramadol, 1,000 milligram. And he had this kind of funny seizure that he could hear us,
Yeah.
but he couldn't interact with his environment. So everything we were talking, he was
He could
hearing.
hear.
Because when he woke up, the way he asked me, doctor, I know they get epilepsy. I know they get epilepsy. That's what made me to know, oh, this guy was hearing all we have been saying, but he couldn't communicate with us.
Sad.
You see, a whole lot of people, a whole lot of young adults take these substances to get high so that they can commit their dubious acts, not knowing that these things they take have health implications, terrible health implications.
Yeah.
They're damaging their organs, their vital organs. He just, like he that had a seizure,
Yeah.
that seizure he had, I don't know how many seizures he has had at home before the relatives brought him. Brain cells are being damaged.
Oh.
His kidney being damaged, his lungs, his heart. So this is why we say these things, that there is silent health crisis.
I
A lot of
agree.
young people coming down with kidney problems that ab initio were recorded only in elderly people. And even if they are found in young people, very little number.
Percentage is
Yes.
minimal. All right. Let me come to Dr. Esther. Let's talk about mental health. It's often called the silent crisis. How is cyber exploitation contributing to this problem in our society?
Thank you for having me here. We define mental health. I'll start with the definition of mental health. We define mental health as a state of mental well-being, whereby an individual can cope with stress, and then his abilities is capable to is capable to provide for the community, as in the community are seeing him as his responsible, coping with stress, and then his ability are up to what it should be. And so when we say there's a problem with the substance abuse has been associated with problems with mental health, in that when they start taking this substance, the first thing it attacks is the brain. And you start seeing that somebody that was okay before is talking out irrationally, is behaving funny, is acting like he should not be acting, and then his normal daily activities that he should achieve, like his work, his academics, are being affected. And on the long run, this has an impact on his family and the society.
Okay.
So,
yeah, for someone who wants to stop abusing drugs but feels trapped, recently a young man reached out to us here, via our phone number, and saying that he's addicted to a particular drug. I don't want to mention the name, and that he feels trapped and he wants to, stop it, but he doesn't know how. What practical steps should they take, and where can they seek help? Is there a place in Delta State where people can actually seek help?
yeah, we have places in Delta State where they can seek help. First of all, they should present in any hospital close by, because they'll be referred to see the mental health specialists. Most of our hospitals in Delta State now have mental health specialists. We have in Central Hospital Warri, most of them in Saple, we have in Federal Medical Center, even Asaba Specialist Hospital, we have mental health specialists there. And these people will see them, give them whatever they need to take. And then they are meant to see the psychologist and go through rehabilitation, because it's a process. It's something that the brain has been used to. So it takes time, and they need support both from their families, the society, and from whoever is taking care of them. So they should present to these places, and they'll get all the help that they need.
Okay.
Now,
Now,
in addition to that,
yes.
anybody that wants to stop substances has to have a strong personal will. Strong personal will. Because these substances are so addictive. And that's why oftentimes you see them having withdrawal symptoms. And if they don't have that strong personal will, they go back.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about it's not that we're talking about the mental health, and then for someone who wants to, no, rather, what happens to a person's mental health when they are constantly living with the fear of being caught or exposed for cybercrime? Let me come to Dr. Ojuli.
Okay. The fear of being exposed.
Yes.
Yes. Because it's a crime, and every crime has the law, the implication. So they keep hiding to do it.
Okay.
And in the process of hiding to do it, it's a trade, even though it's a negative trade. And they even do more exploits, worse things that are unimaginable.
Okay.
And at the long run, their function, it affects their function,
Yeah,
their daily function.
that's right.
In this town, you see a lot of people, keke riders, even that little money they earn, they go and use it to do
To
bet
buy-
Naija.
Bet Naija.
Bet
Oh,
Naija.
okay.
Nobody becomes rich by gambling. And at the end of the day, it's a vicious circle. It continues.
Continues. All right. So, M1, that's the Medical Women Association of Nigeria, Delta State chapter, has consistently championed public health awareness. Is that correct? Now, why did the association consider this topic as an important one to discuss at this time? Why did you choose this topic? Because when I saw the topic, I'm like, okay. So what's the connection between a doctor and cybercrime? Fraud. What is it? So,
M1, one of our goals is we're focused on women and children. And all the people that are associated with them, our husbands, our uncles, our brothers, even our children, our sons. So we don't just focus on, not just on women, so to say, though we focus mainly on women, but we know that these women too are associated with, in one way or the other, with the men.
okay. All right.
Not too long ago, what's the exact date now? Is the World Substance
Abuse.
Day.
Okay.
And it's necessary we create awareness on substance abuse, because even now it has gotten down below to the secondary school.
Oh, really? Have you seen someone?
The boarding, okay, in some schools in Asaba, I don't want to mention names anyway,
Yeah.
we have boarding and day students.
Yeah.
You know, I have a ward at home.
Okay.
She came back from school one day and said, principal was shouting that you day students, you are the ones that bring drugs for the boarders.
Ooh.
So you can see that interaction.
Ooh. Ooh.
Even in the primary school,
Huh?
they go and some organizations go and raise awareness
Okay.
on substance abuse. So we need to catch them young,
Mm-hmm.
so that they know that this thing is bad before somebody introduce them to it.
Okay. Okay, let me come to Dr. Esther. From a mental health perspective now, what emotional and psychological effects do you see in young people involved in cybercrime and drug abuse? And what are the early signs that their parents or caregivers can watch out for?
All right. I'll start with a story I saw last year. There was this boy. He's 22 years old. He's in one of the schools in Delta States. So this morning, the mother brought him for treatment.
This morning?
Not this morning,
Okay,
that day.
okay.
That day, that morning, the mother brought him for treatment. So as soon as they came in, I noticed the boy was really unkempt.
Okay.
And then he was just behaving funny, shouting unnecessarily. It was even a serious matter to hold him down. And he was supposed to be from one of the elite families. So finally we had to get him down, give him some injection, because we couldn't really calm him for some time. So we had to now take history and find out what really happened. And so the mother said for some time now, she noticed that the boy refused to come home. He hardly comes home for holiday. And then from his friends, she heard he has been following some bad gangs. And what really lures these children, first of all, into these things is peer group. First of all, they are peer group, peer pressure. My friend is using this ride, let me go and join them. Or my friend is taking this and they are laughing at me that why are you not taking it too? It will make you feel very good. It will make you do this and that. You can talk boldly. And so from testing, because what usually happens is that they just start with just testing it. And before you know, the brain has taken over, they get addicted to it and they can't do anything without taking it. So it actually affects their daily activities, things that they are supposed to do. They stop doing it well, their academics, their emotional relationship with both their families and friends and those around them, and then even those that are working, it affects their ability to function well. And so even in the office, you still start telling them that this person that was supposed to do this, and within 1 week he should be out with this project. 1 month is still on it, and they are not seeing any way ahead. So back to the story I was talking about. So the mother was like, for some time, now only for like 2 days or so, they just noticed that he was just, he didn't have his bath, he didn't brush, it was as if he was getting mad. So they had to call her, and that was how they brought him straight to the hospital. And from the history, we discovered that he had been taking some drugs, because some people will be like, but this person has been taking, it did not affect him. The truth is that the way our genetics are made up are not the same. Somebody can do some things and nothing will happen to that person. Why somebody might just take these drugs for 2 months and he has gotten schizophrenia or gone mad. So it's not just affect it affects everything concerning them. And to extent that it now affects the family and the society, because it's the family that will take care of them. They come from a family that we're supposed to produce some things or be responsible to. So at the end of the day, the family it falls back in the family, and you know the family is like the basic unit of the society. So at the end of the day, the society bears the brunt of everything.
Oh, well, nice experience, and actually sad one. So was he able to be revived, or it was rather too late?
No, it's never too late. Because
really?
the most important thing is that, one, like my colleague has said before, the person has to have a strong will. And then he needs this support from the family and those around him. Because sometimes, even when you have this strong will, this intense desire just comes up. And if the family and those around are not there to support, and then doesn't have the environment that is conducive for him to maintain this state, he might end up going back to what he wanted to
drugs. Okay, let me come back to Dr. Julie as a medical practitioner on the M1. What are some of the common health complications that you've seen among young people abusing drugs or committing cyber fraud?
Okay, like she has mentioned, the brain function. These people are not able to function well the way that is expected. In addition to that, other heads, as they take these substances have effect on the body organs, starting from the brain. They're unable to coordinate well, their mental health is affected. Something that is not enough to shout, somebody will just shout. or something that is not enough to fight.
But some people
Somebody,
are hyper, active.
yeah, we know
And
people are,
some don't shout, they're just calm. So there are other signs.
yes, something that is not enough to fight will cause a fight, and in the course of that fight, more injuries can be caused. Somebody can take a knife and stab somebody, not clear eyes. It affects the lungs,
Okay.
it affects the kidneys, it affects the heart and other organs of the body. And if these are not properly handled on time, it could lead to death.
Okay. That's the final. If it's not
It's
well
not
managed, it could lead to death. Now, what role is M1 Delta State playing to educate young people and communities about the dangers of substance abuse, cyber crime, or cyber fraud? What are you doing? And of course, the health consequences you've just mentioned. What are you creating awareness? Are you having programs? What exactly are you doing apart from
Okay.
these media sections that you're having?
Okay, apart from this media section we have come for today, we have the International Day of the Boy Child.
Okay, when is that?
Can I get that date?
Okay,
now?
it was in May.
It was in May.
Yes.
We have the International Day of the Boy Child, and on those days, we organize ourselves into groups and we go to different secondary schools, as many as we can cover.
Yeah.
We give, especially the boys' schools, we give them head talks. We get even male doctors to accompany us so that they don't just see us as these women
female talk or women talk.
All these mothers talk. No, we get young, vibrant doctors that they can look up to and say,
I want to be
a
like this.
doctor like this guy.
Exactly.
Too. To give
I
them
like that.
talk about self-confidence, talk about building their career, talk about not joining negative vices and all that. We also have the International Day of the Girl Child. We go to schools to educate the girl child too. We have World Menstrual Hygiene Day. That's May 28th. We go to schools, girls' schools. We talk about, we educate them. So in M1, we do a whole lot of things in terms of creating awareness.
Okay.
To the society on different aspects.
Okay. All right.
So we also go to churches.
Churches.
And we organize programs in the community where
Okay.
we do free medical care and give them talk. So it's not as if we're not just talking, we're giving them care too.
For giving care.
And those that we really need to rehabilitate or send merely to the hospital, we refer them.
But is
And
the
we also
hospital-
give them financial support too.
Oh,
we
you
have
do?
a purse for that where we contribute.
Okay, but is the what's it called now? The hospital the right place to go for such cases, especially if they want to be rehabilitated? Do they have like a
We have some
rehabilitation
links
center?
with the
NDLEA?
Women's Ministry of Women Affairs.
Okay.
We communicate with them. We have connection with the NAPTIPs. There are some rehabilitation centers, and then our colleagues too are specialist mental health.
Yeah.
We always relate with them so
Yeah.
that whenever they need help, we just send ahead.
Okay, so as we wrap up this conversation, as members of the M1 Delta State chapter, if you had one appeal to make to parents, policymakers, and young people watching us this morning, what would it be? Let me come to Dr. Esther then, Dr. Julie. The floor is yours, or the camera is yours.
First of all, I would appeal to our young people. The future is yours. You are leaders of tomorrow. So do not joke with your future. Do not joke with your health. And whenever you need any support or help, try to reach out to people that can help you, like your parents, church elders, and the community, and whoever is around that can assist you, so you don't end up falling into peer pressure. Thank you.
So that's for the young people. What about the policy makers,
Right.
stakeholders?
For our policy makers, we pray that we make the society better for people so that they'll be able to adjust to their mental health to cope in the society. Policymakers should ensure to provide all the necessary things needed for the community to be comfortable, equip our hospitals, provide for the specialists, and then make the place more conducive for our young people and everyone, so that they don't end up falling to use drugs to help them feel better.
All right. So, Dr.
In
Julie.
addition to that, policymakers, though in Delta State we are doing, government is doing some things, they can step that up. We have skill acquisition centers where young people are encouraged to go and acquire one form of skill or the other. It may not be all about education. Some parents may not actually have money to take their children to that high cadre of school.
Yeah.
But the little your parents can provide for you, now is era of entrepreneuring. Even the university graduates, they come out and still come to learn skills. And some of these skills they acquire, you don't know where they end up with it. Some really fly high with their skills. And sponsorship. Yes, some of these vulnerable people from low socio-economic status, it's not their fault that their parents are from low class. These are growing minds, young mind. Nobody wants to remain in poverty. That's one of the reasons why they get engaged in all these things. Our governments can find a way to identify these ones and sponsor them,
Okay.
especially the talented ones, so that they don't fall into peer pressure and join and become negative vices in the society.
All right, thank you. I most appreciate you. First, Dr. Julie Odogu, thank you so much for coming. And Dr. Esther Akpojowo, thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing your insights with us. And I want to appreciate you, especially the Medical Women Association of Nigeria, Delta State chapter, for the good works that you are doing. And they say the reward for good work is what?
More work.
More work. So we want to see your chapter, Delta State chapter, doing more. You know, a lot of sensitization, because the truth is, cybercrime, and that's why I said this conversation is apt, because cybercrime, drug abuse is becoming like a normal thing in our society, and it shouldn't be. So sensitization like this will go a long way. Thank you once more for
Then before we wrap
sharing.
it up,
Okay.
we accept donations, because everything we are doing, we do it with money. The past governor of the Delta State, His Excellency Dr. Okowa, donated a bus to us, and that has aided us in carrying out some of the things we go out to do. So we appreciate more donations to help us.
Support. So
Yes.
when you say donation, looking like we're in a
Support.
church. So you need support. And
Support,
of
yes,
course,
to aid us,
so that you can do more.
can do more.
You know, keying into the vision of and mantra of our state governor. So everybody wants to do more, and with the right supports, we all can, all hands being on deck, we can do more and achieve a saner society. Thank you so much for your sharing your insight with us. The message is clear, and the message is that quick money and drug abuse may seem attractive, but the long-term cost can be devastating to one's health. And not just your health, your future, your career, and your family may be affected. So let us play our part in protecting the young people around us and promote healthier choices. All right, thank you for riding with us on Tuesday's edition of Morning Ride. It's been an